Somebody asked you to go to New York?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, for sure.
Have you done My Block Lives out of Virginia?
Actually, the only place other than Virginia that I've done it is North Carolina.
Yeah.
But like, I went to DC and did one too though.
Okay.
Maryland.
That's fire. Yeah, I was just telling you when we were walking up. It's cool to see other platforms out here, especially you being on this side of the water. I thought you were from I thought you were from Norfolk for some reason.
No, I'm not from Norfolk.
Yeah.
I'm from Suffolk.
Originally?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was out Norfolk for a while. Like, I was out Norfolk for probably like 6 years. And then I went to Richmond. I was out Richmond for like a year and a half, and then I came back down here.
When did you start My Block Live? I was going through your page earlier, and I see you used to do music videos. You did My Block Live, did it start out being called Real Live?
Yeah.
And then it turned to My Block Live?
Yeah.
So when did you start? When did you start this platform?
So I originally started doing this one platform. It didn't really have a name for the platform. I just made like a page that would have had it on the platform. Would have had the videos on the platform. But I started off with like doing a video that didn't even have mics, and it just had a black background, but I did not like it. So like then I was like, man, I need to get a mic. So I had got a mic, and then that's how I started Real Live.
It was still like, even that first one with the back background, that was still people like doing their songs?
Yeah, I only did one of those videos though.
Okay.
I only did one. It was with one of my cousins. We did one video. I edited it. I uploaded it, but I didn't like it because it just looked kind of cheesy. Because like, it's like I really couldn't really work with it like I wanted to.
What do you mean?
It was just like, it just didn't look good.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't look aesthetic because it just was a black background. Like, it was whack. But when I did the Real Live, that's when I like Real Live was like, I really wanted to take everything away from like not saying I wanted to take away from the hood, but I wanted to put it in different scenery. You know what I'm saying? Bring artists that typically won't like in those type of areas. So like I would go to places like the Botanical Gardens and film. But like a lot of people was like, oh man, it's too clean. So like I started.
It's too clean?
Yeah.
We need to dirty it up a little bit.
Yeah. So like I did probably like maybe like probably like 20 videos for Real Live at the most, I would think.
But I think that was the same like formula pretty much as My Block Live, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was the same formula. It just was in really nice areas. I chose like baseball fields.
Who were the type of artists that was doing those though? It wasn't like trap artists?
So like I was trying to introduce it to the trap artists, but they were the ones who were saying they didn't like it. But like other artists who did like different kinds of music, like
you were picking the scenery for the artists, because I think with My Block Live, people pick their own scenes, right?
Yeah, to
their
a
own
degree.
location.
Yeah, like I used the like Norfolk Scope as a location, or like Hampton Coliseum or the Hampton Convention Center.
Okay.
Like I use those for like main locations for like artists who don't have like a block technically, or like they don't want to keep going to the hood just to go shoot their videos. So that's what I use that for.
Maybe some people wouldn't even want you to know like where their block is.
Yeah. Like some people try to keep it out of their like aesthetic, because like a lot of stuff go on in their neighborhood sometimes. So like they be trying to stay away from it, keep it like down a little bit. So it's not like kind of like incriminating, I guess, every time.
Yeah. I see that you're also like trying new things. I feel like My Block Live is evolving from just like the mic thing. Also, I wanted to ask you too, do you think the rapping in front of the mics or the hanging mics is dead? So I feel like it's kind of oversaturated at this point. I know you're trying different things. You have I actually wrote it down. So your new series is No Filter?
Yeah.
Do you want to touch a bit on that and maybe just like trying different things, not getting locked into one formula?
Yeah, so like I actually started the brand for No Filter, like branding for No Filter, probably like I just recently dropped it, but I had that for like at least 8 months. Like I already had it planned out already. Like, but I'm doing that for like people who want to do like live vocals, acoustics, poetry, freestyles without the microphone, just like live freestyles where they just rapping.
Yeah.
So just to bring something different to the platform.
So do you feel like the mic, like the hanging mic thing is dead?
Technically no, because it's actually still like extremely consistent. Like people love to do it, but as far as like oversaturated, like I do see it as being like oversaturated, but it's not dead technically. But a lot of people do it.
Yeah, I feel like it's easy to get locked into one thing, especially if you get known for it. Like you've had some great success with it. I think the first time I heard of MyBlockLive was when Gifted Hands came up here. I want to say it was like 2 years ago. It was like either right before he shot the MyBlockLive, or he was like he was about to shoot it, or he had just shot it but it didn't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like he was in the house for a while. He wasn't doing stuff. Then he started coming back out. So I think he was going through going through a depressive stage.
True.
I think he had got his keloids off at that time.
Yeah,
and he came and did the pod, and he was like, "This is like the first thing I'm doing, coming back outside."
Yeah.
He was like, "I just did this MyBlockLive. I think it's about to go hard." He played me "Why Not Start" like before it came out, and I was like, "Bro, like this," because I've been a fan of his for a few years, so I've heard his other music before "Why Not Start," and I was like, "Bro, this might be the one." And that came out, and it surely was. What was your experience with doing that MyBlockLive with Gifted Hands, watching his success like going up from there?
I would like to say shout out to Gifted Hands. I honestly think that the success with Gifted Hands could have went further. Like we actually didn't do. I wanted to do more projects with him.
Okay.
But some things with his management, I don't know how that go for real. But,
what kind of projects though? Like different, more MyBlockLives or different things?
It could have been different things because I also do like Reels content too.
Okay.
So like I was just gonna see what else we could do together, but he had, I don't know if he had a lot of stuff going on or anything like that, but
he definitely had a lot of stuff going on after that.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like that performance took both you guys to a new level.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Like I'm big on like keeping up with clientele as far as like artists that do have success, but it just was that one video.
I get it. I'm kind of on the same thing with Gifted. Like we did the podcast, we did like one more skit after that, and I'm like still trying to get him back on the pod. He's like, "Bro, like I feel like I haven't done enough. Like we'll do it when it's time." Like, all right, just let me know.
Yeah.
So I get what you mean. You said you do real content too. What kind of real content do you do?
So like I make like real like videos or like even like videos without the mic, you know, like just like reels, like different like I got one that I'm currently, it's one artist that I'm about to do a video with soon, and I'm gonna see if she's interested in doing that because she does Afrobeat music. So like I'm just gonna see if she would be interested in doing like some other types of reels other than the microphone.
Yeah.
Cause I have like setups, like I do like I'll be working on stuff before, like way before I'm dropping it. So like I already got it set up where it's like it's gonna be like it's gonna be a reel, but it's gonna just be like some different content. It's not gonna be just the mic. You know what I'm saying? I just like to put people into doing different types of content because different stuff get different types of attraction and looks on Instagram or on YouTube. So it's just based on like how you like present it.
Yeah, I feel like different types of content hit different on different platforms.
Yeah.
So do you usually film a bunch of stuff before you start dropping? Or like do you like load up a bunch of stuff and then like start releasing it? Because like we usually film something and drop it right away and then move on to the next thing. Like this will be out on like Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah.
But I know a lot of people that like they'll load up a bunch of stuff and then they'll figure out how to release it. Me, I'm always like, I feel like if I did that, I would overthink it and like nothing would ever come out. How do you look at it?
Me personally, like I like to drop shit. I like to drop shit. So it's like, I mean, if people want to drop it later, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But like me, I like to drop projects when they fresh, like when the energy is fresh, when when it's there. Like, so like, cause a lot of times like people they'll put out a project and then they'll let it die off. And then once it die off, that's when they want to release the project. Like they'll be like, oh man, I want to drop a clip. And then they want to drop a clip a week in advance. But like people's attention spans ain't really that long as far as like paying attention to what you're doing. Like if they see something like right then, the first 15 seconds, they like, oh man, what a real video. I want to see the whole thing. Like that's when people want you to drop it. They want you to drop it the same day. Yeah. So it's like, that's why I usually drop like if people want to drop a video, I drop their clips the same day I'm dropping the video. Like I can't drop a clip like
try to tease it.
Yeah, like it's no such thing as a teaser now. Like content is literally supposed to be distributed as soon as it can. Like
while it's still fresh. I think people just overthink it, bro. And it's like, especially in today's age, I feel like we have a certain freedom to drop more stuff and like more raw stuff that people in the past didn't. Like coming up in like early 2000s or 90s, like you had to shoot $1 million music video to put it out.
Yeah.
Now it's like the audience is really not even accustomed to seeing that. Like they don't even really care that much about it. Like most songs that blow up, it doesn't really blow up with a music video. It might blow up with some random like clip, some random video, or some random kids dancing to it. So I think there's a certain level of freedom in that.
Yeah, it definitely is. I feel like people should invest time into like understanding what content is popular. Like because most of the time people they skip over that because they remember like success from like 2007, like or 2008, like when people was dropping music and like it was like you said they had to drop like a 30-second reel or a clip or something just so you see it. You could be like, oh man, now they building up, you know what I'm saying, the anticipation, but it's not like anticipation is dead now. Like
you have to be really unique and really different to really have people anticipating what you're coming up next. Because I feel like a lot of people these days get caught in doing trends and just trying to. It's cool to incorporate, like we do it sometimes, to incorporate some type of trendy thing that's happening that's relevant at the time that people are like subconsciously used to seeing. So when they scroll past this video, it's like, okay, I've kind of seen something like this before and I like this, so let me give this a shot. But that has to be, I think, doing those trendy things should accompany something unique that you're doing. Yeah. And people would just get lost in the trends and they just keep chasing the new trends and actually never like build their own foundation to stand on.
Yeah.
So then they're like, when that trend dies, it kind of like what you were doing dies with it.
Yeah, no, definitely. One artist that I was paying attention to like a while ago, but like it seemed like his content is like it just blowed out of the water. Like what's it do, Russell?
What do you mean by blowed out of the water? Like oversaturated?
No, like it's like he's booming. Like
okay, like he's doing well.
Yeah, he doing good. Like and he talk about like dropping reels consistent, like trying to drop a reel every single day.
Yeah, I've been following La Russell for a little while. He was talking about like posting 5-6 times a day.
Yeah.
I really like La Russell, but I will say that I feel like I've seen his content a lot to the point where it feels a little oversaturated, even to me as a fan.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know what that means. Maybe all the stuff he's dropping is not meant for like just his current fan base. Maybe it's just like shots to reach further.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
maybe it's like he already got me as a fan. So like me seeing it 5 times today isn't really gonna make me more of a fan. Like I'm already a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's really about the reach for real, because like if you drop say like a lot of people they like to drop a few reels a month, a few videos a month.
That's
like,
probably not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough.
You gotta be dropping weekly, at least like a couple times a week. I feel like.
Yeah, like you gotta. To me personally, I feel like you need to, at the minimum, you need to be dropping 5 times a week. At the minimum, like if you're not dropping 5 times a week, you're not gonna stay up in the algorithm. Like everything is algorithm based now.
But the algorithm is changing so much. I feel like it changes constantly, and I find myself struggling with the algorithm sometimes, like because I feel like I wear multiple hats at Off-World. So I am a creative, And when I'm creating, I have to forget about the algorithm, forget about what success may come from this thing, and kind of just be in the moment and create. But then when I'm finished creating, I also got to put on my business hat and my director hat and my editor hat and my marketing. So when I go into that, now I'm thinking of like, how can we market this thing the best way? And I feel like sometimes I'm like just overthinking about the algorithm, and it's affecting my creative process. And I don't like that. Like, I feel like it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, it didn't used to be like that. And that's one thing about Instagram that I do dislike. Like, I do dislike the whole algorithm shift, because it's making it not saying it's making it harder, but it's just making it more like it's making it harder for artists and creators. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like industry artists.
Bro, you know what I figured out about the algorithm? Social media, what I realized? Social media, if you really think about it, it's social media. It's a bunch of, what the algorithm favors is regular people doing regular shit. I'm feeding my cat. I'm cooking food. I'm pranking my wife. It's just regular people doing regular life stuff. If you think about when you're scrolling through your feed, how often do you see high-end art? Rarely. Yeah. Because the algorithm wants people to make stuff on their platforms, and most people aren't that creative. Yeah. So like, they almost want the bar to be low. Yeah. So it's like sometimes you can really overdo it for like what people are like wanting to see at the time. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, that is true. Like, when I look at the algorithm, see, like, I'm one of those ones who go through my algorithm and I say not interested.
Okay.
So like my algorithm is kind of clear. Like, I don't really see like too many things, but I do see a lot of cooking videos. I love cooking videos.
I see a lot of cooking videos. I see a lot of ass on my shit, you know.
Yeah, I had to not interested all the ass. I had too much. It was just too much. Like, and I wouldn't even like it. I wouldn't even be like looking for it. It would just boop boop right there. Like, and I'm like, man.
They know that's a quick gateway to get you, get you pulled in.
Yeah, sucked in.
Watch a couple more reels, sucked in, like, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? What would you say is the hardest or the most challenging part about building MyBlockLive has been?
I would say just staying consistent, like, cause like being consistent with something, it changes the outlook and what you're really doing, like, cause like I feel like people like they'll take, you know how they say 21 days, it take 21 days to make a habit. Like, I don't really think
build or break a habit.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's true. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's actually a little bit longer than that. I think it's probably about like 50 to 60 days to actually imprint it into your mind. Like, because like if it's not really there, or people don't see success fast nowadays, it's like they give up on the idea. Like, they
want that instant gratification.
Yeah. They want instant gratification. That's all it really is. And like, if they don't get it in the first 30 days, for real, if they don't get it in the first week, they just giving up on it. They'll give it a month. If it don't do enough, like if they don't see like, oh yeah, my subscribers didn't go up to 1,000 followers, you know what I'm saying? Like, they give up on it easy. So like, a lot of projects and stuff get thrown to the wayside because people really don't see the art. Cause being consistent is an art, bro. Like, to be able to do that is
to do it again and again and again.
That's craftsmanship, mental craftsmanship.
I heard somebody say that recently about the music industry. It was like, the music industry is really about, can you do it again? And how many times can you do it?
Yeah.
It was like, I think
Shout out to Boss Man D-Lo.
Is that who said that?
Nah.
What do you say? He said something similar to that?
Nah, he just mega consistent in what he do.
Bro, side note on him, I wasn't really super hip to him. I was seeing his like viral, he had like viral clips going up. People like dance to his shit. Yeah. But I saw him at Wavefest. He really snapped. Like, I think he had the best set at Wavefest.
Yeah. Like, see me, like, I'm like, okay, I used to do music like when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? But like, I stopped doing music because I started shooting music videos. So like, I know the potential and I know what it takes to be an artist. Like, and a lot of people, they don't realize like the artist that's coming out now, bro, like, they give you the same song 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's the whole game for real.
Yeah, but everybody want to be versatile. They want to be different. they want to be, oh, but this isn't the only style I have, you know? Like, they think that if they drop one song and then they come out with another style song and then another style and another style, they think that's what's going to grab the attention of people. But
versus what?
In reality, the people who heard the song that they heard from you, the one song they heard from you, that's the song they want to hear again.
That's funny you say that too, bro, because I'm that way. Even like with artists I love, like I'll discover artists and like I'll discover like one of their songs and I like really love it and I'll play it a lot. But for some reason, like I won't go listen to their other shit just yet. It might take me months of listening to this one song. I'm like, you know what? Let me check out the other shit.
Yep. I'm not. That's how it was with Boss Man D-Lo. Like when I first heard about Boss Man D-Lo, I actually saw people constantly talking about him on Facebook. So like I was like, who is Boss Man D-Lo? So when I heard the song, I was like, oh, I heard this song before. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, let me hear what else he got. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really found out about Boss Man D-Lo, because of people on the internet talking about, man, I can't take dude serious. I can't take him serious. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? So like I started listening to his music. I was like, it's okay. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I listen to all types of music. So it's like, I give everybody a chance, low-key. Like, I don't just be like, oh, yeah, I don't like this song. I don't like this music. If it sounds good, it sounds good. Like, I've been an artist before, so, like, I know, like, if somebody don't have the best mix on their song, I can hear straight through the mix. If the song is a hit, the song is a hit. But, like, people, they don't really have that ear for that. So, like, they'll just say, like, oh, man, that shit whack. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I give everybody the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, show what they have.
So you used to be an artist before you started doing music videos. We touched about branding. You said being consistent is, like, the most challenging part of building a brand. How do you look at curating content versus pay to play on a brand? For example, like, I think I don't know for sure. Let me correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most anybody can hit you up and pay for MyBlockLive. Is that correct? Yeah. So versus like, let's say how we do it, like you can't pay for an off-road podcast episode. Like I have a bunch of people in my DMs trying to pay to get on the show, but I feel like that we're going down the curation route. Like we want to work with people that we want to work with. We want to curate who we put on the platform. So you can't just pay to get on. How do you look at the differences between those two?
I mean, I honestly feel like everybody have their own methods. Like, it's all about how you want to present the platform. Like, that's just how I look at it. It's however you want to do it. Like,
because I feel like, not to cut you off, I feel like On the Radar was getting flack for that. You heard of On the Radar?
Getting flagged for what?
For, like, anybody just being up there. Like, they'll have a bunch of dope people, and then they'll have, like, a run of just kind of people that aren't that good, that kind of just paid to get up there. And my thing is just, I feel like it can kind of water down your platform. That's kind of just my criticism of it.
Yeah. Nah,
have you heard of this criticism? Like, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, nah. Like, I mean, people have paid for MyBlockLives, but some artists would be like, oh, man, this is whack. You shouldn't have it on the platform. You know what I'm saying? But, like, they would... You know what I'm saying? It's like, where's your music at? You know what I'm saying? Is you dropping some content? Like, I haven't seen you on any platform. You know what I'm saying? At least these people are trying to put their face out there to get themselves noticed in some way. Like, you're not even visible. Like, so, like, that's just how I look at that. Like, I don't...
They know me in the hood, though, bro. Like, I'm going up in the hood.
Nobody knows you in the hood. Your homeboys won't even listen to your music, fam. Like... That's how I see a lot of that. Like, I done seen so many people, like, that rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, like, even, like, shooting music videos, I done seen people be like, nah, I ain't getting in the vid. I don't want to get in the vid. Because they honestly don't think that you got the potential. Like, that's just how I look at it. Like, if it's your homeboy, it's your friend, like, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, those could be the people who are around you that support you when you first start. Like, if they don't support you, they're not interested in your music, to me.
Yeah, I think that's a harsh reality of the game, too, that not a lot of people are facing is a lot of people just aren't good enough. Yeah. Like, you can try as hard as you want. You can put money behind the marketing. You can be consistent as you want. But, like, this shit just not for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, like, It's not for real. Like, to me personally, like, I know everybody got their own opinions and stuff, but like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, people that do music, you know what I'm saying, at least put some craftsmanship into your artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I listen to Afrobeat music the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main. Like, if I'm in the house, I'm
You
listening.
fucking with Tyler?
Yeah, she okay.
I feel like she's an industry plant, but that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, she okay. Like, I don't listen to Tyler like on like everyday basis. Like,
Who you listen to as far as Afrobeats?
I listen to Rima, Ara Star, Burna Boy, DeVito, Lil J. I just got on one artist, Ladipo,
Okay.
but he like more like a rapper. But like, I listen to a lot of African music. Like, it's just got a better energy. You know, like, I'd rather dance than Bob, man. You know what I'm saying? People rapping about killing each other. I ain't really interested in that.
I always thought it was weird I don't know if you've been through this, but like the videographers that like have to deal with people like pointing guns at them while they're filming. Have you experienced this?
Yeah, bro, it's regular.
Do you be like, bro, like, is that thing loaded? Like,
Nah.
you feel me? Like, take the
Nope.
bullets out or something. Like,
Nope.
you don't even ask.
Nope. Because it's not a thing that I feel like your mind is, you know what I'm saying, create your reality. So like, that's nothing that I ever worry about, bro. Like, I feel like I'm coming to do work with somebody. If that's what
No, not that they'll do it on purpose, but accidents happen.
Nah, for sure. Like, but like I said, it's just like, it's where your mind is at. Like, if that's what you worried about, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be shooting videos.
Also I don't even know if this is, I don't know if Akon is considered Afrobeats. I don't think it is. But I went down this Akon rabbit hole recently. I was just like listening to his old stuff. And I'm like, let me see what else like Akon's been dropping lately. Bro, did you know that he's been dropping an album and other singles every year since like the early 2000s, since he was like at his peak? He's still been dropping stuff every year. And like, I feel like I don't ever see anybody talk about it.
I honestly don't even know, bro. Like, that's just the honest truth, bro. I didn't even know Akon still made music, bro. I thought he was traveling in Africa, building cities.
He's trying to build a Dubai of Africa or something like that.
Yeah, like, that's the last thing I heard from him. Like, he was putting up like street lights. The last thing I saw.
Yeah, he's definitely been dropping.
Yeah, I didn't even know bro still be doing music.
Yeah, I seen him on the what's that podcast called? The two guys. Oh, fuck. It's like they talk about business and wealth, and they do like live pods too. You know what I'm talking about? It's the two dudes. I think one's light skinned. Damn, you know what I'm talking about, TC? It's these two dudes. They do a pod, and it's about.
One of them got a bald head, right?
I think so. Yeah,
I can't even remember.
But they do like high end conversations. They talk about business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they did a episode with Akon, like I think last year, and it was like in this big, huge like hangar, and there was like a jet behind them. I think it was Akon's jet. But he was talking about building like a city. He said he got really inspired by seeing Dubai get built because it only took like 20 years. Because he was like, he wanted to build something in Africa like that, but he was like, I don't know if I'll be able to complete it in my lifetime. Like, is it worth it? And then seeing how quick they built Dubai, he was like, okay, like I think I want to do this.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I honestly didn't even know that they built up Dubai, bro. Like, I thought.
Have you seen Dubai?
Yeah.
They did that shit in like 20 years, bro.
Yeah.
It was like nothing before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even know that they built that up that fast. I thought it was just like something that was just consistently being built on. I didn't know that they built it up in like 20 years.
Yeah. It was a really fast project.
Yeah, now they got like it's like some type of housing, but it's like you can travel within it. Like on a light rail.
In Dubai?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard about that. What I've heard about Dubai too is like it's kind of weird over there. Like the laws are kind of weird. I don't want to say it's slavery, but the like working class is like it's a big difference between the working class and like the rich people.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we talking about business and stuff. Like, okay, so where do you want to see MyBlockLive evolve into like next? Do you have like aspirations for like the future of where this brand is going? Like outside of content with music, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a few other things that I'm looking into doing as well. Like, but it's just all like I feel like the live performances probably would be like a consistent thing throughout the whole platform. Like you performing your music will always be a thing for MyBlockLive, in my opinion, as of right now, for what I'm still doing. But I also seen it could possibly transition into other forms of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not it probably, I don't know. Like right now, microphone videos is a hot shot. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, everybody doing it, but like it's still like something that's mega consistent. Like I honestly don't even know what would be coming next. Like I feel like you just always got to keep evolving, like bringing new stuff to the platform. Like for me, I'm just trying to bring new stuff to the platform. Like that's why I brought No Filter onto the platform, so I could give like different opportunities for other artists or people who don't technically just, you know what I'm saying, rap, like who do poetry or like spoken word, or they like they could play the guitar, like, you know what I'm saying, really good, and that's what they want to show off. Like, so I just give it to people who are creatives. Like that's what I want to do now, just work with different types of creatives, not just people who rap.
I like the aspect of the No Filter too, that it's a live performance. Yeah. That was always one of my critiques of On the Radar, because it's like people not actually rapping. It's like their song is just playing and they're like lip syncing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the live performance aspect of it.
Yeah, definitely.
So okay, we touching on MyBlockLive. You used to do music before you did music videos. Can we just back up a little bit? Do you want to just tell us a little bit about just coming up? You said you were born in Suffolk.
Yeah.
How, just a little bit about childhood life, how you even got into doing creative stuff.
Yeah, so like I got into doing music honestly because of my brother, my younger brother. He one day he just asked me, like we was in the house, like we always just used to go outside and play, but like I was about like 10. I was 10, he was like 8. He was like, "Bro, you want to learn how to rap?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Like, so we just started writing raps. Like at 10, the first time we went to the studio, I was probably like 13, 12, 13. We had moved to Pine Street in Suffolk, and the dude that stayed down the street, he had a studio.
In the house?
Yeah, in-house studio. Bro had the craziest setup, but it worked. He had the joint on a mop stick.
That's wild.
The mic was on a mop stick, and it was hot as fuck.
His mom come in like, I need the mop. I got to clean up real quick.
No. It was separate. You know,
He
what
got an extra mop.
Yeah, hey, chill. No, but for real though, like, yeah. He recorded us. You know what I'm saying? So like my first few songs, he recorded actually. Like, shout out to Dre. You know what I'm saying? But my other cousin, I got another cousin named Karan. Like he had like more of like he had an in-house studio set up too, but it was like a studio more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like he played the piano and stuff like that. So like that was my cousin who actually like critiqued my music. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't just say just because I rap, my music was good. You know what I'm saying? So like we'd be in there, he'd be like, "Bro, like I don't like it. I don't like it."
He didn't like your music?
Like it'll be like we'll do a song, he'll say like if it sound good or not. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But like he would give genuine, honest opinion. So it's like I respected that more like as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Because like it really built me into like a creative machine for real. Cause like since I know what the ear wants to hear now, it's just like I was like, oh, this what he was telling me when I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just trying to show me like that the music, it gotta have some type of emotion in it, you know what I'm saying? Some type of feeling. And like I feel like when I was younger, I just was rapping. I was just reading off the paper, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's what a lot of people do when they first start. But like, that's what got me to where I'm at now for real, honestly. Like that real critique, like if people don't tell you the honest truth, bro, you'll never grow. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to music, like you'll just always say, "Oh man, I did it, man, this shit hot." You
or even just being honest with yourself.
Yeah, but like you don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Like the outside opinion always gonna help you grow more, cause like if you don't see it, you know what I'm saying, somebody else do see it, and they tell you that, like that's all. Like anybody that tell you like, "Oh man, shit, I don't really like your song," you know what I'm saying? Like that's their opinion, but shit, maybe you need to hear it. Maybe that's the opinion you needed to hear it so it can make your music grow. You know what I'm saying? But like my cousin and shit, like, yeah, he the one who got me to the point where I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a good song. You know what I'm saying? Cause I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Versus I just heard a song and I be like, yeah, man, bro, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real, for real. Like knowing what sounds good for real.
So you go to your first studio session at 13. How long were you making music until you went to? Music videos was your first like venture outside of making music?
Nah, I know how to make beats too.
Okay.
Like I started making beats when shout out my cousin Black. He put me on the Fruity Loops. Like so like that's when I started making beats. He had moved to North Carolina, and when he came back and stayed with us, and he was like, yo, y'all wanna learn how to make beats? And so he introduced us to Fruity Loops 5. So like we was.
Isn't it on like 20 something now?
Yeah, like
24. Oh, don't forget about those pics too, by the way. But yeah, so your cousin introduces you to, or this guy was that your cousin?
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Introduces you to Fruity Loops.
Yeah, he introduced me to Fruity Loops, so we started making beats, like mad young, like really for real. We started making beats. We was like 13. Well, when I was 13, so my brother had to be like 11. We started making beats. Honestly, bro, like my beats was whack.
He was on his Cassidy shit. What's that video when Cassidy was making that beat? And he was like just rocking out super hard to it, but it was like ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, bro. Like
that was a meme.
Yeah, like, and see, like, the thing is, like, we actually got a good history when it come to like music for real. Like
Your family?
Yeah. Like my brother was really good at making beats, like to just be starting off, you know what I'm saying? So like since we was rapping, we was after my cousin Karan was recording us, that's when like I went to school with like Lex. So like we
Lex Luger?
Yeah. We end up going to Lex's crib. Lex used to make beats on the PlayStation.
On the PlayStation?
Yeah, bro, it was nice.
On what? Like, what was the program?
I don't even know. Like,
yeah,
he was making beats on the PlayStation, bro. Like,
wait, just before he like took off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, Black brought him for the loops, and bro just went crazy. Like, he started making beats left and right every day. You know what I'm saying? Then like, after we noticed that Lex like, cause Lex didn't know I rap. We was just in school. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I rap. He was like, man, you don't rap. I was like, nah, I rap for real. And he was like, I make beats. And I was like, oh, word. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up linking up at my cousin Derek's house, but we ended up going to Lex's crib. And Lex was like, Lex was really like the gateway to the beats for real. Like he made so many beats that like you just had a selection of beats you could go through. But like he was recording us for a while.
This is while you guys are in high school?
Yeah. So like we came out with like me and my brother, we had our own rap group. We came out with our own tape. Like, well, we was like mad nice by this point, you know what I'm saying? Like to the point where like, well, I ain't gonna say we was mad nice, but we was good, you know what I'm saying? But like with Lex Beats, it made everything cohesive for real, you know what I'm saying? Everything sounded real good. So like we did probably like a couple mixtapes. I ended up getting banned from the studio because I ended up getting in a fight with one of the other dudes who was working with. But yeah, like me and Lex was still cool, of course, but like it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was just cut off from then. So like me and my brother really ventured off into doing videos. Like I was recording at one point. Like
engineer?
Yeah. I did that from like 18 to about 20 years old. Like I was recording people. Like I was with this one local. Well, he was from Alabama, but like he brought his label up here. It was called Shoot First ENT. So I was engineering at their studio, and then we started shooting videos. My brother had got a camera. He had got a Nikon, and we were shooting videos with a Nikon. And yeah.
So would you say you like just gave up on your dreams of making music? He was like, maybe I need to pivot, or like your passion kind of took you there. Like that's kind of where your passion evolved into that.
Yeah, like, cause like me and my brother, when it came to like doing videos, like my brother, he was just well, I used to do a lot of stuff with the computer, bro. Like, so like I used to do like I used to go crazy with the Photoshop shit. Like I used to like, you know, when like people had like MySpace pages and like the MySpace pages were like custom pages that was made from I used to do that, bro.
They had us like coding as kids.
Yeah, I was coding, bro. Like I was doing that shit. I was like getting pictures, GIFs, all that shit, and designing whole pages.
Oh, like for other people?
Nah, for myself.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, bro. I was just mad interested in like Photoshop. Like, because like I know how to draw, you know what I'm saying? So like it was just another outlet for artwork, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that's what I was doing for a while. Like I was doing that. But then like my brother, he was like, man, cause I wasn't doing videos at first. My brother was just doing videos, but he was probably doing it for like, I don't know, probably like 2 months before I actually got into it. But like I got into it from the like editing part, like the color correcting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, have you seen the generative AI on Photoshop these days?
Yeah.
You use that shit?
See, me personally, it's crazy, bro. Like, I don't use it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I know how to use it. Like,
It's crazy, bro. I use it a lot for thumbnails, just for, like, random stuff. Generative AI is actually coming to Premiere Pro in video format, which is about to change the game. Even now, Premiere Pro just dropped, I think, the beta where you can extend a scene. Have you seen? Do you use Premiere for editing?
Yeah.
Have you seen the beta where you can extend a scene?
Nah.
So let's say you have, like, 2 shots. Right, it's a whatever. Let's say it's a shot of me sitting right here, and then it cuts to a shot of you sitting right there.
Yeah.
But then there's a gap between it. You can film a shot of me, like let's say getting up, and then you could just let's say it's like a 3-second shot. You can extend the shot to like 10 seconds, and it will extend what was happening in the scene. So if like the shot is me just like getting up, but then it stops like midway of getting up, you can extend it, and it'll continue what I was doing. Like it will generate the video to continue what was happening, like as you extend it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I haven't seen
that's
that.
already out. The beta is out for that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that actually, but that's good. Like, I honestly, like, so like a lot of my stuff, I make everything inside of Premiere, bro.
Like what?
Like everything. I even do photos in Premiere, bro. Like, I use Premiere for like everything. Like, it's not really anything that I do.
Me too. I use pretty much Premiere and Photoshop. I guess best $20 that you can spend. Well, I think I paid separately. I think it's 20 for Photoshop and 20 for Premiere.
Yeah. I had the whole Creative Cloud, but like I just didn't use all that shit. So I was just like, man, I'm just about to buy Photoshop, bro.
Yeah, they got a bunch. They got like After
Premiere.
Effects. Like, I guess you don't really use too many like crazy effects in your videos.
Yeah, like music videos. Like I use Sapphire. Like I use Sapphire. I use this junk called what is it called? Film FX, motion film FX or something like that. But other than that, bro,
I think a lot of people use Final Cut too. Like that's a big one.
I don't like Final Cut.
I never got into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so your brother was started doing the videos a few months before you. You get into that.
Yeah, I really was more into like the editing part, like where it was like, cause I felt like that was just my lane as far as like, cause I already know how to edit pictures on Photoshop. So I was like, let me see what I could do to it. You know what I'm saying? So like, he was shooting for a lot more people at first. You know what I'm saying? So like, once I like got into like shooting, you know what I'm saying? That's when like I did a lot of footwork for it. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to my brother, shout out to the Ivy League brand. But Yeah, bro. Like I started shooting a lot of videos for like different artists. A lot of the artists that I shot for, my brother didn't shoot with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists he shot for, I didn't shoot with them. So like I felt like we was like getting more across the board from him making his connections and me making my connections. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, he started doing videos probably like a couple months before I started. Like, I honestly won't even like interested in shooting videos. You know what I'm saying? It was
You
just
just want to do the editing part.
yeah, but like it just came with it. Like it came with the package, bro. Like it was like we was editing. Well, I was editing a little bit of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just doing like different color corrections, trying to do like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to be different, you know what I'm saying? But like my first video I shot with Young Crazy.
Which one was that?
It was with another dude.
Like, what was like the song title? You remember?
It was Young and Crazy.
Young Crazy is called Young and Crazy.
Yeah,
I heard of that one.
The other dude that was on the song, his rap name was Youngin.
That's hilarious.
And
okay, that makes sense though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, that's why the song was called Young and Crazy, because I guess it was like playing off their names, but it also was playing like off of being young and crazy, I guess, young and wild or whatever. But like that was my very first video. Very first video I ever shot was with Young Crazy.
What year was this? Was that one of his first videos too?
That was his very first video.
Okay, so you shot Young Crazy's first music video.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. It was it honestly, man, that shit took me like 30 fucking days to edit, bro. Like, and I'm talking about it only took that long because I didn't know how to really work the program. So like I was like watching the clip, like the clips that I want, I would watch it, clip out the piece, drag it down, and then clip out the piece I wanted, and then I would delete the whole clip, bro. Like I was, oh my God, bro. Like I'm glad those days is over. You know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah,
it
takes a while to learn the program. Like that's how it was for me in the beginning with podcasts. Like it used to take me like 10 hours to edit a 1 hour podcast. Now I've got down to like I might do it in like 3. You know what I'm saying? Do you know about the multicam sequence in Premiere?
What do you mean? Like like how you could just add the clips in?
You have like multiple different angles, and then you can actually, instead of like you're saying cut and drag each time you want to cut to the next like clip or whatever, you can put in all your angles, and then you literally just press play, and then you like press the number keys, and you switch between clips in one button like as you watch it. So you put like, let's say this is a podcast, like I'll put all the clips together, get everything ready, get the audio ready, just press play, and then it'll be playing like I'm just watching it, and I'm switching the angles live as I watch it. Instead of having it, and it does all the cuts for you just at the one button. You know
I didn't even know that, bro. Like,
I'll put you on with that. You might not actually really need that for what you do. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so you shoot Young Crazy's first video. We did a really fire episode with him too. I think it was last year. So you're doing these music videos. I guess you start doing the real live soon after that, or how long were you doing videos until you started doing this other content?
I've been shooting videos for like 15 years, bro.
Oh, so this was like 15 years ago?
Yeah, like 30. I think I would say like 13 years.
And then you started MyBlockLive like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Like what? Like during the pandemic?
Yeah, a little while after that. Like so like I was watching when I was during that time, I was watching Colors like crazy, bro.
Oh, the live performance joints?
Yep, Colors Studio.
Those are hard, yeah.
I was watching it. That's why I started doing the video with the black background. But I was just like, this shit is so cheesy. But like I was watching their videos and I was like, bro, like I want to do something like this, but like that's why I tried the black background. I was like, man, I'm gonna just get a mic, cause I didn't even know how they was hanging the mic, bro. I was like, they got an in studio set up, they got the mic hanging, they probably already got it all set up, so it's like they ain't even gotta do too much moving and stuff. I was like, man, I'm gonna just get a mic, a regular mic, and I'm gonna just do performances with a stand up mic. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how I got into doing that. But like, it's like really when I first started, like, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else doing, you know what I'm saying? Microphone performances too. So like it was From the Block.
Is that out here?
From the Block, I think he based in Atlanta.
Okay.
So like when I first started doing real live, that's when I started to see his content. Like I saw his one he did with G Herbo. And I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but he got a hanging mic like Colors, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Well,
And yours was standing up at that point.
yeah, mine was standing up at that point. So yeah, like I saw his, and then I saw From the Block, and then I seen it was one other one called Off the Top.
Okay.
I seen that one, but like once I started to get in the algorithm, I was like, oh, there's a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, performance platforms like everywhere. So like, yeah, like that's what, you know what I'm saying. I just stayed motivated doing it because, you know what I'm saying, I was like, man, I ain't gonna let other platforms doing it deter me from like continuing to do what I do. You know what I'm saying. I was just like, man, shit, it's teach his own. You know what I'm saying. Build up your platforms. That's all.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out. I've really been talking about my boy Kieran is usually here. He's had to watch his baby tonight, but me and him have been talking for like over a year. We're trying to come up with some type of content that is entertaining and it's something else going on, but it leads, like the intention of the content is for you to hear a new song by a new artist you don't know and like be receptive to it. So it's not going to be just a performance video or like a song just playing. I want it to be something. Like, have you seen our skits?
Like,
have you seen the skits we do? Like we've done a bunch with Bobby, like different people. So some type of like skit or something happening, and then somehow it leads to this song. But like the first part is like what hooks you into it. It's just like I don't know what the concept is yet. Because I've just been seeing that like a fire piece of content will make the world fall in love with an unknown artist. Like you don't have to be famous. You don't have to have connections. You don't have to know these people. You don't have to stand next to somebody. You just need an interesting piece of content and like people will really fall in love with you. I don't know what that is yet though. But I do like the live performance. We tried that a couple times. Like we've done a few live performances in here, but like people are like actually rapping on the mic. I don't know. The game is just, I feel like changing right now. Like right now, I feel like the people that are staying consistent right now and working and figuring their thing out, they're going to be the leaders of the new school because the eras are changing. The people that are relevant right now, the platforms that are relevant right now, all that's going out the window. Like you see like No Jumper is pretty much gone. We can even name platforms over the years. You got Dat Piff, Hot New Hip Hop, World Star. All these are platforms that were like super high at the time.
Yeah.
But then they all kind of just fall by the wayside. I mean, if you go back even further, you got MTV, like the biggest thing of its time.
Shit, BET.
BET. I didn't watch the new BET Awards. I seen a lot of people hating on this last one. They were like, all right, we can kind of. They were like, I seen a lot of tweets like, all right, we can wrap it up after this one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna count. They could have been wrapped.
I saw the Soulja Boy clip. Soulja snapped on it.
Yeah, they could have been wrapped that shit up in my opinion. BET Awards. I mean MTV. You know what I'm saying? That shit fell off a little while ago. You know what I'm saying? But BET, that shit fell for real. Fell off the same time that MTV did for real. You know what I'm saying? But like,
MTV is just like ridiculousness now. I think it's like all that airs on MTV.
Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek has like some crazy contract with MTV where it's like ridiculousness is always on. I forgot exactly how it worked, but I seen somebody talking about it. But yeah, I think platforms are definitely key to breaking artists. They can be key in today's age. It's almost went like even the discovery has went to direct consumer, because like before it used to be like a platform or a brand showing you what's hot. But now it's like just a regular person, just like we talked about earlier. It could be just a regular person making a video dancing to this song.
Yeah.
That's putting you onto it. Now you love the song.
Yeah, yeah. See me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like what people don't realize, you know what I'm saying, is that it's like they're trying to hone in on talent, but they're not trying to let like a whole bunch of like illegal activity, you know what I'm saying, incriminating activity and shit.
These platforms are trying to hone in on talent?
Yeah, like they'll let you promote your song, but like a lot of the ways that people want to promote it, like that's why like I was saying like shit from like 2017, like the Chief Keef era type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like people still living in that era, like, oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on from having ops. Like, bro, you're not about to get on from having no ops. Don't nobody give a fuck about your ops, and don't nobody give a fuck about you rapping about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what people think is still gonna get them on. So they still in the mind state of, oh yeah, the Chief Keef era, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody that shit is dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna get on from rapping, showing guns, and you know what I'm saying? All that shit. That shit dead, bro.
It can happen. There probably is a demographic for it. Like, but I feel like it's more kids. It depends on like what your intention is. Like, how long of a career do you want to have? Do you want to do this for the next 20 years of your life? Do you want it to evolve into other things? Or do you want to make stuff that the kids might love, like middle schoolers, high schoolers? But the thing is, they also phase out of that. It could be a middle schooler that loves that op shit, that whatever you just said, but now they get older and more mature. Now your fan base is over that. Like, so where do you pivot to from that? You have to evolve.
I mean, honestly, bro, like the music, the most popular music right now is Afrobeat, bro. Like
Worldwide.
Yeah, Afrobeat.
Probably not. I would say not in America though. Maybe in the world, not in America though.
Yeah. I mean, it depends, bro. Cause like that's club music. You know what I'm saying? But like, people don't realize, like say like Instagram algorithm, YouTube algorithm, Afrobeat is it, bro. Afrobeat music is it, bro. That's what they're promoting. Like, I mean, honestly, if people actually paid attention, which they don't for real, you know what I'm saying, they would actually see that almost every artist that's out here, some of their favorite artists, bro, they work with a whole bunch of Afrobeat artists. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown worked with a whole bunch of Afrobeat artists.
Yo, Chris Brown is one of the GOATs, bro. I feel like if Chris Brown didn't have the scandal with Rihanna that happened, we would really be looking at that man like Michael Jackson. Like Chris Brown, I think he's like probably the most talented artist.
Yeah, Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely is one of the most talented people. Like he and
been doing it for like 15, 20 years. Bro.
He got a good voice. You know what I'm saying? So like
voice, bro, the dancing,
he can dance
the
too,
whole
bro,
shit,
crazy.
bro.
Mad crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's his ability to pick up on the style. You know what I'm saying? That make his music that much better. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause his album 1111, like that shit was a banger, bro.
He got a lot of shit, bro. Like, I've been listening to the Under the Influence thing one a lot. I'm
not.
It's the Robitussin joint.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That shit hard.
I really picked back up on him with the 1111 one. Like, 'cause Chris Brown, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When he dropped Run It when I was younger, bro. Run It, bro. That shit was a banger, bro. Like, and I was like, dang, I ain't never
from VA too, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like, he shout out to the Pamunkey tribe. You know what I'm saying?
To the what tribe?
He American Indian tribe.
Wait, is he Indian?
Yeah, he Pamunkey.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm into that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I know all about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You're into, like, studying Indian tribes?
Yeah, I'm American Indian, too, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out to the Meherrin tribe.
That's your tribe?
No, that's not my tribe. That's where my lineage come from. Yeah.
Where is there in America right now the most, like, active place for, like, Indian tribes, like, the newer generations? Because I feel like all I hear about Indian tribes these days or Native American tribes is like that they own all the casinos.
That's like the commercial. I feel like that's like one of the commercial Indians. Like the American Indian tribes, the indigenous tribes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They all over. They everywhere. It's just not something that's talked about too much. But yeah, like you gotta do your research, honestly, you know what I'm saying? But it's always good to identify properly.
Okay. So also, we touched a bit earlier on just the curating content versus pay to play. Like, I know you work with a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
But I also noticed that you will build further and do more content with certain artists, like Bobby Blaze.
Yeah.
I feel like you and Bobby have done a lot of stuff. I think Bobby is our most reoccurring guest. Like, we've had, like, I think 6 or 7 podcasts with Bobby.
Yeah.
We did, like, a bunch of skits, different stuff. Right now, we're on this run, and we're trying to... You know what Robin Big is, right? For early 2000s.
Yeah.
So did you see the post that I put up with me and Bobby?
Yeah.
The Robin Big joint?
Yeah, I tagged MTV in it.
Yeah. So we're trying to reach out to MTV. Look, MTV, we could save your platform. Bobby Blaze, Selmir, 2024 Robin Big.
2025.
I can see it. 2025,
Yeah,
by the time
for
it actually
sure.
happens. We're going to create some type of show around me and Bobby and probably start out with like 5-minute episodes.
Yeah.
And these will be like the pilot.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so we do a bunch of stuff with Bobby. I feel like he's a super genuine guy. Like we started out, our relationship started out just like creating content.
Yeah.
And then we've done so much stuff like up until now that I feel like we really built like a actual friendship from it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's like super cool. How'd you meet Bobby? What's your experience like working with Bobby?
I met Bobby actually from shooting videos, you know what I'm saying, music videos before I was doing my block lives. I did a video with a dude named Tone, and I ain't even trying to I'm trying to remember the other artist's name, but he was on the song. It was a feature, you know what I'm saying?
Like Bobby's Boys?
Yeah, it was a guy from Churchland.
Okay.
And they did a record. I filmed that. That's how I got introduced to Bobby. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the MyBlockLive, like since I already knew who he was, we was already like, you know what I'm saying? He just hit me up like, hey bro, I'm trying to get on that. You know what I'm saying? So like me and his friendship like kind of grew a little bit more because we've been working together more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he a really good artist actually. You know what I'm saying? His music is like based around like, you know what I'm saying, smoking content for real. So like it's kind of like, I don't know, like the algorithm
Doesn't like that?
hate on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like his shit still do good numbers, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But like I feel like that's the only thing that probably like hinders it on social media.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be, I guess, smoking on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, Bobby, that's a great dude, bro. Like as far as his music, like I don't know how often he puts his music out, you know what I'm saying? But like he done sent me plenty of songs like what should I do for my next MyBlockLive, you know what I'm saying? Like, or MyBlockLive content or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like he done sent me so many fire tracks, you know.
Bro, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, but I have you might, no, I think it was somebody else that sent it to me. I have an unreleased Lil B and Bobby Blaze song.
Yeah.
In my phone. I don't know what he's about to do
I
with
haven't
it.
even heard it.
You know what's crazy? I haven't even heard it yet either. I was like, I don't even want to listen to it yet. I'm gonna wait. But it's in my phone though.
Yeah, nah, I ain't even heard it. He
Bro, Bobby, another thing on Bobby too, definitely great. I think he's a great guy. Like Bobby actually like I said, we really built a real friendship off just making stuff. But like he'll really like talk me off the ledge on certain shit. Like I've wanted to crash out a couple times on some people or like kind of take things different ways. He'd be like, bro, like relax, like just chill out. Like he'll kind of just like get me to calm down. Also, I think Bobby is him and actually Gift of Hands are the people I've seen actually push their record like to the max.
Yeah.
Like you talked about earlier, people would just drop some stuff, kind of like forget about it.
Yeah.
Bro, Bobby will push a song for years. Like Bobby will the boot up joint that he always does. That and I think his new one, Get Your Shit Together. Like he'll really perform these songs long enough to where it'll really get ingrained in your mind.
Yeah.
Like a radio song.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it though.
Yeah, like you know, like you might hear some shit on the radio. Not saying that I don't like Bobby's music, but like you might hear a song on the radio that you don't really like that much, but then you'll hear it enough times to where it grows on you, and now you actually like it.
Yes.
And it gets to like your subconscious level in a way to where like a song wouldn't do that you don't hear that much. So like him and Gift to really push their songs like how you supposed to push it.
Yeah, definitely. Bobby, his music is definitely that way, you know what I'm saying? Because when I first heard Get Your Shit Together, like I was like, oh bro, that's a banger. You know what I'm saying? That's a hit, you know what I'm saying? Like you should just keep pushing that, you know what I'm saying? Like however many times you can. Like I was like, bro, shit, just let me know, you know what I'm saying? What's your budget on creating some reels, and we could just knock out some reels, you know what I'm saying? Just for Get Your Shit Together. But like, of course he wanted to do different songs too, you know what I'm saying? But
What's
like,
that remix he dropped with you recently?
The Problems remix?
The Problems. That
yeah.
shit hard.
Oh yeah, and the reel we did was mad fire. You know what I'm saying?
The one that's out, or is there another one that's not out?
No, it's that one.
Okay.
Yeah, the one we dropped, mad fire. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. I feel like that was a little different, like editing style. I feel like you tried something different with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I shoot music videos. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know how to edit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at editing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? MyBlockLive doesn't really take that much editing time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I was editing that reel, I was like, let me just grab a few things that I know would make this fire. You know what I'm saying? Because like I still like with those types of reels, I still try to keep it centered around like this still frames, you know what I'm saying? Like still frame shots, tripod shots, you know what I'm saying? So it'll still have that MyBlockLive style, you know what I'm saying? But like I wanted to put that into like the real, you know what I'm saying? So like I was like, yeah, bro, like let's do, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I even brought out my drone for it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring out the drone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a couple shots with the drone and like little stuff, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to do like a drone shot with him, you know what I'm saying? But like it really didn't play out like that, you know what I'm saying? So I just ended up getting some drone shots, you know what I'm saying, adding them into the video. But yeah, bro, like I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take some video editing elements instead of just, you know what I'm saying, just transitions, you know what I'm saying? So I was like just piecing it together, like it's like a lot of people do it, like they be making like trillers and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be like, it'll follow their face everywhere they move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like a lot of the dancers do that.
Yeah, I incorporated it into the video with Bobby, with the Problems remix. Cause I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me like just make it so it follow him, you know what I'm saying?
The camera motion will follow the person.
Follow his movement. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for this video, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I feel like it just made it stand out more, you know what I'm saying? It actually enhanced the song, you know what I'm saying? So like I was just trying to do something different, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what I've been doing, bro. I had reels on my platform probably like honestly for real since I started, like, but nobody got reels when I first had it on the menu. Probably only
reels as far as just like vertical videos or
okay, like. Because I noticed, like, that's when I noticed, like, how the algorithm was, like, changing, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, shit, people got to do Reels, you know what I'm saying? But, like, every time I tell people I had Reels content, they'd be like, what is Reels?
Do you remember when Instagram was paying you for Reels at one point? We had it, I think it was, like, 2 years ago. Like, they were paying for Reels, like, for, like, 2-3 months, and then somehow it just, like, disappeared.
Yeah, because they was trying to get people into the algorithm of creating Reels, you know what I'm saying? But once they got what they needed, you know what I'm saying, they just did that.
Like, I think as far as social media, Facebook and TikTok are, like, the only ones paying, really. And I think Twitter pays, too, but I think TikTok pays the most.
Yeah, I heard TikTok pay like $1,000 or something.
TikTok pays pretty well. People get paid on Facebook too. Like if you ever notice, like Facebook will pay you. Like if you post a status, they will pay you based off somebody just like going through your comments, like how much time they spend on your status. Like it doesn't even have to be like a video or a picture. Yeah, it can just be like a status and the comments in it.
Yeah.
That's why you notice the trick right now, the formula right now on Facebook, people will say something
and then
like
it.
Check comments.
Yeah.
And then you'll go through the comments, see what the fuck's going on. Like,
for sure. Like I ain't even I try to catch the algorithm on Facebook, but Facebook don't be fucking with me, bro. Like,
with me, Facebook is like our most growth has been really through Instagram. Like we've been I've been doing the pod since 2020, and we've been kind of steadily getting about 100 new followers a month. About pretty steady growth.
Yeah.
On YouTube, we have a couple clips that hit like 2 million. So we've hit like on like YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
So we have some growth on there too. But I feel like Instagram, as of right now, is still the best way to build a real fan base of people that really tap in with you. Yeah. Like you can go viral on TikTok, you can have a few things go up, but it doesn't really. I don't think it guarantees that those people really lock in with you. Now, YouTube is the place where people will really be. If you get a fan on YouTube, people will be your fans for like 10 years. Like I have people that I've been following on YouTube for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But that's why like YouTube is the hardest place to really get that reach.
Yeah, I feel like you said, Instagram, like they got the Reels content down for real as far as like how it's run. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is like me personally, bro. I don't even like TikTok.
Do you post on there?
I was posting on TikTok. I will sometimes. Like sometimes I randomly just post like a bunch of reels at one time.
I'm on the same shit. I did that like last week. I just re-downloaded it.
Yeah, I ain't even got TikTok on my phone no more, bro. Like because like it really like when I first heard about TikTok, I was like, bro, like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And then once I got into it, I was like, oh, it's just reels. You know what I'm saying? But then like you know what I'm saying, I would post MyBlockLive content, but then like they would flag it and then mute it. You know what I'm saying? Because the song or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, well, since I can't post my content up there for real, I was like, there's really no use. You know what I'm saying? But I do know what it's used for. It's used for, like, regular people. Like, you know, like you said, like...
TikTok.
Yeah. like somebody in the kitchen cooking. You know what I'm saying?
What I also think Instagram is missing, bro, is the searchable factor. Like a lot of people use TikTok as a searching platform now. So like you can like go on TikTok and you can search for something and it'll show you all the videos about that.
Yeah.
Instagram is bad at that.
Yeah,
like,
Instagram
I can go on,
bad at
like
that
when I
shit.
go to Instagram and I go to search, if I type in Bobby Blaze, the Off-World Podcast, it should pop up all the content we have together, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like they like run off hashtags, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like I can't really find the stuff like say like if it's a video or a reel or something that like I'm trying to find like
Of your own?
Not
or
even
somebody else's?
Yeah, just somebody else's, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh shit.
You can't find it.
And
but
I'll try to write in the junk, like, you know what I'm saying, like what I saw or like who the person was, but it don't really direct you to that
But TikTok
video.
is good at that though. If you say you don't really use
Shit,
it. If you go in there and
YouTube
search
is
it, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might be wrong about this, but I think YouTube has surpassed Google as a search thing. Like a lot of people, instead of going to Google something, they'll actually just YouTube it now.
I
And
YouTube everything,
TikTok is
bro.
kind of creeping up on that too. Like their search option is really well done.
Yeah, I haven't even tapped into TikTok in probably like 2 months, bro. Like the last time that I dropped reels of that was probably like 2 months ago. I even started like looking at the Instagram threads, bro.
I tried that shit, bro. I was like, I'm not about to get on threads. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, like me too. Like that's how I was about it. Like I was on it for like a week, and then I was like, man, I don't really get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It'd probably be a new platform that comes out. Yeah, we'll see. Hell yeah. Kris Archer,
yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to touch on? Anything else you want to leave the people with?
Hey, nah, not for real. I mean, shit, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Stay consistent, man. Do your music. Get that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Stop holding your music, man, because, like, you holding it for months at a time. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit months later, bro. Like, just keep doing what you're doing.
For sure. I feel like this was cool. A lot of people probably seen your platform, don't really know much about you, don't know the guy behind the platform. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a private dude, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I do my work, bro. Like, shit, I've been doing videos, like, and I've always been this way with my videos. So, like, I'm going to do the work and get it done. Like, that's just what I do, bro. Like, I'm not really, like, into, like, the club scenes and stuff like that. And you know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? I did recently go to the club. It was all right. You know
What club did you go to?
I went to Charm Lounge. I had to film. I actually had to
shout out
film a
to Charm.
video.
Huh?
I actually had to film a video, so it's like,
So you were really still working, though? You weren't really...
yeah. I don't go out for like.
Bro,
leisure.
we need to go across the water. That's where our scene really exists. Our actual... The outside scene. Like, out here, you'll find clubs where just regular people, whatever, going out to have fun, which is still cool. But Norfolk, Virginia Beach is where you'll go to bars and clubs, and it's full of creatives. Like, all the creatives are outside hanging out over there. That's where the DJ's spinning at. That's where the artist's performing.
Yeah,
Like last night, they had an event at Commune, which is the old work release building.
Yeah, I know what commune that. Yeah,
We were out there for Neon Fest. Crazy. The whole block was crazy.
yeah. I'm extremely familiar with Norfolk. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's just like I don't really have time for like leisure. You know what I'm saying?
get it. I
Like
get it.
literally when I wake up, bro, like I edit videos until I can't edit videos.
I can relate. Trust me.
Yeah, so it's like that's all it is, bro. But yeah, man, it was great. This shout out to Off World.
Yes, sir.
My
Yes, sir.
apologies.
No, you're good.
Off World podcast.
A lot of people get that wrong.
Yeah,
Don't even get me started on the spelling. Everybody gets the spelling wrong, but yeah.
nah, I see it's right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it was a great experience, bro. Like you mad cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all continue to do what y'all do, man. Like be great at what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
All prosperity to everybody.
Yes, sir. If you're watching this, we appreciate you for tuning in. All bros links will be in the description. Yeah, we got Ricky the Ruler and TC behind the scenes. Happy birthday, TC. It's TC's birthday today. He just turned 17. It's like, how old did he turn actually? Like 52? Hell yeah. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.